And I come back to work. He quit for what, like 3 days?
Something like that.
3 days.
Actually, I ain't even really quit.
Because we hadn't mowed since the last time you were with us. But he got to start back. Oh, we didn't even talk about starting back over on the pay scale. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Yes, beautiful. I think the rain is gone. No rain yesterday, and I don't really know what it's supposed to do today. You may hear a little wind noise. It's a little foggy out. Windows wanting to fog up on me. Anyway, first day back cutting. Been a week. Been a week since we cut any grass. A week's 168 hours. And by the time we start here, it'll be about 164 hours since we've cut anything. So the college is, it's not the last thing we cut, because the guys had they had a couple of more to do after the college, I think. Maybe just one more. And yeah, just one more. So they got done fairly early last Friday. Now, 003 went and cut his papa's grass, and I don't know if he cut any at the church or not, but anyway. All that's just volunteer work. So anyway, I left a little bit. The guy's supposed to leave at 6:30. It's 6:36 now. I'm already in town, already filled up with gas. Headed over to the college. I'm sure that Elro Mo is probably there. And anyway, I just want to come on out the road. No problems getting out this morning. There's one area that in the road that we avoid, and we're fine. Now, if we were to get in that area, probably wouldn't get out. Not with a trailer loaded. So anyway, that's kind of what we have going this morning. Got to college, and then I don't know, another 8 or so, something like that. But we're gonna split up after the college. I'm gonna go one way, they gonna go one way, and then we're planning to work tomorrow too. So we will get everything done hopefully this week. If it doesn't rain, we will get everything done, except, I mean, we probably got about 8 to 10 that we're not doing, but those will just be yards that we simply can't do. As a matter of fact, we're gonna need probably a couple of those. We're gonna need a week without rain before we can get on them. So, you know, it'll just be what it'll be. They're just soft yards, they hold water. Just really nothing we can do about it. So that's what we got going on. Let's see, I see somebody out there. That's probably old Elro Mo already here, I imagine, if I were guessing. So doggone foggy out the window, I can't hardly see. Yeah, that's old Elro. Old Elro with that nasty gator tag on the front right there. Go down here and get circled around. Pull back up. Like I said, the guys weren't supposed to leave till 6:30. They usually leave a little early, but anyway, check back with y'all. All right, man. Nasty mess. There's old Elro.
I saw more
003. Z-Man done come back to work. He quit for what, like 3 days?
Something like that.
3 days.
Actually, I ain't even really quit.
Because we hadn't mowed since the last time you were with us. But he got to start back. Oh, we didn't even talk about starting back over on the pay scale.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, man, we got a wet mess, man. Yeah, we didn't even talk about starting over on the pay scale. Back down to $9 an hour. You know, we go flip burgers, man.
I was never there.
He wasn't paid for a haircut, now he ain't even going back to school. They told him don't come back.
They don't want him.
His teachers lobbied for him to do it off campus. All right, so just to follow up on what I said about Z-Man, so there ain't no confusion, he's in school. I like to joke around, you know, but some people be like, man, he dropped out of school to do lawn care. No. So Z-Man was at the charter school last year, which goes at night. And he wanted to do that, you know, he just, he wanted to be able to work through the day and buy him a vehicle. And just, I mean, you get the same diploma, you get the same everything, but you go 4 hours a day at night instead of going through the day. So if you're not worried about playing sports or and actually I think he could probably still play that stuff because it's still a part of the high school. So anyway, he was gonna go back to the school this year, like to the high school, like go to class through the day, like right here at this place. Okay. He's not gonna play tennis though. Anyway, he's never played tennis. He played football one year, I think. So he's gonna go back there, and then he decided, well, he decided he didn't want to flip burgers, you know, because he's gonna have to have a job. And most things around here, like if you want to work at a hardware store or the feed place, or, you know, those kind of like guy-like jobs, you know, most of those places around here close at 6 or 7 o'clock, you know, and I mean, part of it's to pay, you know. To be honest, he'd probably make as much money working 8 months out the year with me, probably more money than he's gonna make working year round, you know, at a fast food place. Because I mean, some places around here, when they were needing help, they offer, you know, more money, but I think most of these places around here like $8-9 an hour, you know. And you know, well, he does a lot better than $8-9 an hour, $8 or $9 an hour, not 89. So, you know, anyway, now this is harder work. It's hot, you know, you're out in the elements, you got to deal with, you know, schedule changes. I mean, you know, you got all that stuff that's a part of doing this. So, but if you go to a fast food place or something like that, man, you're gonna work weekends and nights, weekends. You know, these places open Saturday, Sunday. They don't care. You know, they trying to make $1. They trying to get my money after church. You know, so anyway, you just have to weigh all that stuff out. So now the problem with that is, I told him he could come back, but I made decisions over the summer based on him going back to the school. So, you know, when I started turning down work. So now I got 3 guys, and, you know, I probably got enough work for 2 guys. And that's not counting me working. So there's 4 with me, and there's really only enough work. I mean, 2 guys can do everything we got. So, you know, but I didn't want to end up in a situation where once Z-Man went back to school, that I got to work, 40 hours a week out here, or 30 hours a week with Elro and helping Elro and 003 or whatever. So so I should have took those properties, is what I'm saying. But anyway, it's all good, man. We'll figure it out. So I got to go cut 4 small ones. I think they got 5 to do, and that'll be it for today. And then tomorrow we got, another 10 or so to do, something like that, 8 or 10. And then we got about 8 or 10 that we're not gonna do at all because they're just gonna be too wet. So anyway, let me get to the next one. Man, y'all check this older gentleman out over here. Boy, he getting it done. Got his weed eater in his shorts. He done cut up and clumped that yard all up, which it was probably thick and overgrown. This is the one I got to cut right here. Gotta love all this rain, man. Woo, man, it's hot out there. 92 degrees. I don't know what the feel like is. 93. My truck's going up. Let's see what my watch says. Watch says 91. But it may not be updated either. So I'm done. It's 12:25. And I would imagine the guys are probably done or close to being done. I have 4 properties. They had 6. Theirs were a little more time consuming than mine though. 5 of them were bigger, more edging, that kind of stuff. So it took me about 3 hours after we got done at the college, which really, that ain't that great because I only made a couple of $100. They made more than that off of 2 of theirs. I'm trying to think what I made. 120, 170. I guess I made $230, so that's $75 an hour. But they made $245 off of 2 of theirs. Anyway, they had some small ones too, but take it to the house, and got to get out here at some point today and see about sharpening some blades and swapping some blades and getting ready to go. I think I only got 3 in the morning, and they got maybe like 5, something like that. And they don't really have nothing bad on there tomorrow. So I got 3 businesses, which half of theirs is business too. So trying to give them another day to dry out. Go down here to the shop when I get there and see if any of my water's pumped out of there. It's yesterday, I mean, the pump run all day, but it didn't really look like it did anything. But there's still some water seeping through the ground, the water table, I think, that's still draining down there. So I don't know, it may take a couple of days. Once I see it start moving, then I'll know, okay, it's working now. So all right, YouTube posse, I'm back at the house. Hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate you watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him.